Welcome to the Big Four Accounting Firms podcast, brought to you by big4accountingfirms.com. In today's podcast, we have some pretty big news. PwC has publicly released their pay bands in Australia for 2023, and these don't include bonuses. But previously, PwC has done this internally where when you get your review, you look at the pay bands and whether you're being paid competitively against your peers. Typically shows a range. Some people believed it, some people didn't, but it lets you know where you stood. But now they released it publicly, and it's pretty interesting. We'll put a link in the show notes to where you can see the full listing of people. And it goes from associate all the way up to partner. And it shows in different lines of service. It doesn't really show tax. I guess it's considered consulting. But it shows it from audit to other lines of service, including the internal firm services. I guess non-client facing. I guess that can mean tax. But it shows the bands within each rank. And from the lowest, which is an associate that's non-client facing, which makes $55,000 a year, and an associate can make up to $120,000, I guess, in financial advisory. And to me, that doesn't sound right. So I'm guessing that's probably a lawyer or somebody with a lot of experience. But if you had a lot of experience, I don't know why you'd be an associate. So I'm guessing it's a lawyer. And then senior associate, you jump up to earning at least $73,000 and up to $144,000. And then partners, the lowest partner makes $340,000, and the highest paid partner makes $3.675 million. I'm sure that's the CEO of Australia. And they're releasing this because they want to be competitive in the market space. They want to show how well they pay, and I'm sure this is really good pay because Big Four accounting firms pay well. That's what we talk about on here. And not only that, another thing too is that you move up fast. So you can go from $50,000 to $160,000 at the director pretty quick. And the highest director, which is below partner, can make up to $362,000, which would be even more than a partner, a junior partner at least. So you can make a lot of money, but I can tell you just from experience that you're not really going to get into those 300,000s unless you've been there a long time. And those are the people that PwC is just not going to make a partner. And like some of these maxes, the max side of the tables, I would say, is a little bit crazy. And there's a lot of time people that are stuck at those levels, because it'd be really weird to be a senior manager making $239,000 while a director is making $164,000 and they just start. And that's just because certain people get stuck at levels for various reasons. There's a lot of different reasons for that. But it's good to get an understanding of where people are. We've had various pages on our website that have this information. And I think maybe that's why PwC is releasing this, because this information is all over the place. And also, you have websites like Glassdoor. You have in the UK where they already released this information. But we'll put this information in the show notes of where you can check it on our website. And then we also have a link in that page to where you can check out what partners make in the other firms based on data that we've collected. But that's the show for today. I wanted to let everybody know that information is now out there. They could take a look, because I know people are constantly looking for this information. They think they're going to find out that they're going to make like $100,000 in their first year if they just dig hard enough. But it's not. This is what we've said on multiple occasions on this podcast, on our website. We've had all this information, but it's just confirming it. And I think PwC knows that the cat is out of the bag just because they have so many employees. So they decided to release it anyway. And this is for fiscal year 2023, which is the next year, which is coming up in July of this year. And then on top of that, this doesn't include bonuses because partners only making 340,000. That's not realistic. They're going to make a lot more, but a lot of that's going to be in bonuses. So that's a podcast. Thanks for listening. Make sure to subscribe to this podcast to get future updates and check out the show notes.